Alex, thank you for joining us today. So today we've got with us Alex Rook, who is a founding partner of Rook Irwin Sweeney, and he's a specialist in social care and human rights and mental capacity law. So thank you for joining us.
Pleasure, nice to be here.
So Chambers 2025 has described Alex as outstanding, masterful, brilliant, and extraordinarily good. So we are very lucky to have you with us today. Today I thought what we could do is just have a chat about sort of tricky issues that come up for deputyships and attorneys and family members and service users in respect of the interaction between deputyship and social care. Cover things like care planning, deprivation of liberty, EHCPs, and that side of things. Does that sound all right with you?
Sounds good.
Super. So, first question. If a child has an EHCP in place, do they also have a care plan?
Good question. So, first of all, in relation to a disabled child, if they've got social care needs, they should have an assessment by the local authority and then a care plan, which will explain how those needs are going to be met. And that might be needs like personal care needs in the morning or in the evening. It might be respite for the parents, things like that. Mm-hmm. The EHCP would be a different document, which is talking about the education, health and social care needs within an education setting for that child who has special educational needs. Mm-hmm. The two documents should obviously relate to each other and sort of speak to each other, but it's conceptually worth thinking about the EHCP being education, primarily looking at what support does that child need in relation to education, and then separately a child may have social care needs, which means they have a separate assessment and care plan. A child that has an EHCP may not need support from the local authority other than within that education setting, but a child who does need support from social services is very likely to also have special educational needs, which means they'll need to have an EHCP.
So often I'll see them as the same document, and so what you're saying is that actually if a child has got additional care needs that's outside of the educational sector, they should have a separate sort of support and care plan for the home environment in addition to the educational.
Exactly, yeah. And so the most common things that I see in my workplace are where families are really struggling with their disabled child, and so they're looking for support, which is quite often around personal care needs. It might be that they need respite or short breaks, and indeed some children's needs will also be met by the NHS if they meet that criteria. And again, that doesn't necessarily feel that different for the family on the ground, but it might be different in terms of who's funding that support. Yeah. And quite often you'll have health, education and social care sort of as a trilogy providing the support for that.
So behind the scenes, there is different things going on. Thank you.